Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sherry Farmer-Hebert. My guests are Nick Narcisi and Sophia Brown, and we are learning about the Tennessee Williams Festival. Of course, we all know Tennessee Williams, very near and dear to all St. Louisans' hearts. And of course, you being from the Midwest, you've read his plays before in the past, and of course now you're here making it all happen. And you know, it's not just a one-day deal. Can you tell everybody a little bit more about the whole festival that's going on?
Absolutely. So we'll kick things off on May 10th with a New Orleans-style parade around Grand Center. And so we'll get started right on the steps of the Grandel Theatre, where the show will be happening.
And what's the date on that again?
May 10th.
May 10th, okay.
Yes, at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And then we do also have the Stella shouting contest.
Yes, so after one of our performances, we're going to head over to Jackson Park, I believe, and then we are going to have a Stella shouting contest. So it's open to the public. I will be there as one of the judges, and Lana, who is playing Stella, she will also be there to get things kicked off, and she will be judging the contest as well.
Okay, well, let our viewers know, I mean, maybe some inside scoop about what it's going to take to win this contest.
To win this competition, it's going to, the judges may be open to a bribe, I will say that. But
bribes,
yes,
okay.
Yes, but,
food bribes, money bribes, what?
You know,
anything.
we'll leave it open.
Small animals.
Yes, but you know, you got to put a lot of passion behind it and just let it out. That's the best descriptor I can give for the contest.
So feel from the gut to get the Stella out.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then what are some of the other things that are going on during the festival?
Some of the other things that are going on during the festival, we have a few panel discussions that'll be happening on our opening weekend around May 11th and 12th. And then we also have a staged reading of a play called Interior Panic, which is actually the precursor to A Streetcar Named Desire. Tennessee Williams wrote it early on in his career, and then he fiddled with it, and it became A Streetcar Named Desire. So it's very similar. That'll be happening on May 19th.
Okay.
And we also have a one-man show that is going to be at the Grandel Theatre as well. And it's called Tennessee Rising. And so it's a one-man show about Tennessee Williams' life. And it's a wonderful actor from around the country. His name's Jacob Strom, and he'll be there to be Tennessee Williams.
Okay. And if someone has not read the play, A Streetcar Named Desire, what would you like to tell folks kind of what to expect at this play?
Well, it is a period piece. It was written in the 1940s, and so it does have some of that style. We're coming out of World War II, we're coming out of the Depression, and everyone is looking to find a new way to make themselves live, to make their life true. And that the play really holds a lot of that weight. There's a sense of waiting, a sense of heat, a sense of time almost being stretched. That's an iconic piece of the show. But when it comes down to it, it's a play about people. It's a play about passion and about hope and about what you truly need to sustain your life, sustain who you are.
And Nick, what would you say about how the play, and just reading it even before you decided to star in it, how did it make you feel?
It made me feel. It made me feel nervous before I came to work on it. It's a play that, when it was written, nothing else was written like that in its time, which is one of the reasons that it's become such a classic in American plays. Tennessee Williams was writing about domestic violence, working class people, things that were never really talked about or written about in that time period, in the late 40s. So it's a really wonderful play, and it, like Sophia was saying, it gives a really amazing snapshot of what life was like in the late 40s.
And really, it's something that will touch folks, you know, all kinds of emotions.
Absolutely.
Will come up, and it's withstood time.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's humor, there's sorrow, there's tragedy, there's comedy. It's got a little bit of everything sprinkled in throughout.
Okay, well, I thank you guys, and I guess what I should say is break a leg, right?
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you
really
so
don't
much.
break any legs. The Tennessee Williams Festival St. Louis will be showcasing their latest production of A Streetcar Named Desire May 10th through May 19th at the Grandel Theatre for the main stage and at the ZACK Theatre for the one-man show. For more information, visit twstl.org. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.